Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again, PRA Network. This is PRA Wreckfest Season 14. This is going to be Week 7 or Week 2 of the playoffs for the Silver Series tonight. I am going to be your host, as always, Bumpskag, and I am with my co-host, the man who obeys every rule, Oscar Forth.
I do obey every rule. How you doing tonight, Bump?
Good. I'm doing great. Oscar, tonight in Silver Series, along with Gold as well, is this the season finale?
It is. It's a very exciting but sad day. I hate when the season comes to an end. I look forward to it.
Yep.
Watching all the races every week.
Yeah, this is it. We got to wait till next season or some off season. Hopefully, some off season events will pop up. I am going to go over some championship standings for silver because I think we've got some close races going on. We do. So in the playoffs, our first place contender at number 1, Ruthless Mamba with 244 points. In second place, well, now this is weird. In second place, Grandpa's with 235 points. And in third place, Beast Sprague with 243 points. That doesn't work out right. So Sprague is 1 point behind, but in third, I think that might be a typo in our Discord. Captain Napkins is in fourth with 235 points, and Sacro's in fifth with 234, 10 points behind. Now, there's also a best of the rest that's happening. That's for anybody who did not make the playoffs, which is going to be the top 5 players in silver, bronze, and gold. Anybody who did not make the top 5, they're racing for a best of the best. The best of the rest is determined by your average finish per race. Tied for first is Bobby and Oscar. It's DHFest.
Nice.
It's DHFest. And On a Mission is in third. Now, Bobby and DHFest have an average finish of 5th, while On a Mission has an average finish of 7.5. So there is definitely going to be some battles tonight. We have also learned that this is, well, not we haven't learned, but we knew that this was going to be a 60-lap race. It's pretty long. So there are going to be some breaks in here. Oscar, do you want to describe those?
I can. So, almost lost my glasses. Just a minute. So at stage 1 is at lap 20, and that's when the leader crosses the lap into lap 20, and the third car crosses into lap 20. They'll come to a caution, get all lined back up again, probably do a full pace lap, and then start the race again. Stage 2 is at lap 40, same thing. Lap 40 starts when the first 3 cars, 1, 2, and 3, cross the finish line. Then it'll be an instant caution. Everybody will get all bunched back up again. And then the final stage, I have to read this part, the final stage to the completion of the race. It's when the leader hits the lap shown, not at the completion. When it changes from 19 to 20, caution will be... that's for the stages. Yep, okay. So in the first place, I guess the leader at the stage 1, lap 20, gets 3 points. Second gets 2 points. Third gets 1 point. And it's the same for stage 2 at lap 40.
Yeah. This way,
hopefully that made sense.
Yep. This way, the drivers aren't racing from lap 1 to lap 60. They do get 2 one-lap breaks. It's just going to be like Oscar said. It is a one-lap break where they'll slow down, they'll regroup, and take it slow for 1 lap, give their fingers a small rest. Oscar, 60 laps, you raced it. It's quite an ordeal.
It is. Because I really like this track, this is like my second favorite one in the entire game. I was really looking forward to that, that 60-lap race. I didn't do well at all. Had a good qualifying, got into the A lobby, and then it just went downhill after that. But my hands didn't get tired at all. I mean, I probably did well over 100 laps with practicing and then the 60-lap race. My problem was I started losing concentration. So hitting the same line over and over and over and over and over again and you just kind of start to lose concentration. And I was hitting the one corner that has a shadow in it, and to me, the shadow kept moving. Uh, it didn't. It was just me, but I think that was just like eye fatigue
Yeah.
from looking at the same corners over and over and over again, and I ended up rolling over and spinning out a couple of times. I came in last. Let's just get it out there.
I think
Still had a blast, though. I mean, I could still go back and do another 100 laps on this track. I just love this track that much.
let's go over some lap times real quick here. Beast Bragg, no surprise, taking the fast lap right now with a 40.580. Ruthless Mom with a 40.694. AYDY, who has shown up, taking a little break from his schooling. Hello, AY. 40.947. So we have 3 drivers in the 40s, and we are on our 4th lap. They have 1 more lap to go. So I'm on Grandpa. So when Grandpa crosses the start-finish line, we still have 3 drivers in the 40s. It's worth noting that Grandpa is running. Oh, that was on. That's AY. There we go. It's worth noting Grandpa is running some black, some purple, and some orange colors on his car. Our great friend, I think I can W's father, has a friend who he has been racing with for many years who has passed away. And those are the colors of his race car. So Grandpa is joining in what Bronze was doing last week to help commemorate W's father's friend.
I never like to correct you, Bob, but I believe W's dad's friend did not pass away.
He's just sick.
Severely injured.
Oh,
after
injured.
Being hit by a drunk driver.
Okay. I'm a goof. It's been a long day, Oscar. I haven't even showered yet.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
How you can smell it.
This booth is really small, buddy.
I literally got home from work and laid down to take a small nap, and I just woke up 10, 15 minutes ago. Oh, it's horrible. All right, so we have Beast Bragg taking the pole position, and him and Ruthless, if they keep that up all race, Oscar, it'll be close.
Well, Beast Bragg came in late last season, and it was widely recognized that he should have been in gold. He's definitely proving it by his lap times. When Ruthless Mamba joined at the beginning of this season, I even reached out to him and told him he should have started in gold. But he's working his way up through silver, showing that he deserves to be there. And the guy I'm going to pick for tonight's race is right now in 3rd qualifying, and that's Sacro. I'm going to prove to him there is not a commentator's curse.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right. So now, I've told you not to worry about it, Oscar. We are just going to do a quick double or nothing for this race, if you do not mind.
No, that's fine. I'm great with that.
All right. And I am going to go with my friend Grandpa.
Oh, very nice. And that actually works, because if I do lose, I'll just be giving you all the chips I won from Graham.
That is so mean. What a low blow. All right. Now, as I did earlier in Bronze, I'll do it again here in Silver. I am going to go to the tune section and show everybody what we think they should be running for a tune on their car. Now, granted, Oscar and I are not as fast as these folks are. These folks are tremendously faster than we are. I personally run a 44.51. Now, some people like to take that brake balance, put it on 2. I don't think it matters one bit. Of course, your cornering suffers by 0.2. But some people like it. I don't know why. I don't. But that's the tune for tonight. It's going to be 4.451. It could be a 4.351. I can't get the fast times on the 3. Oscar, what were you running on Monday?
I think I actually got a PB during the race at a 41.3, and I was running the 4.451 on my car.
Yeah, so me and Colt Chevy explained this on Monday. There's a few straightaways on this track where in 3rd gear you kind of wrap out a little too much. As in the 4th gear, you don't, and it keeps you in the lower gears throughout the whole track, mainly 3rd gear, if I remember right. There's going to be a lot of spots on this track, Oscar, to look out for. Of course, I think we mentioned Zuri's Rock earlier in this broadcast. My spot, and I told, I think is going to be that turn. I believe it's the turn that you kept screwing up on with the shadow. There's a tree right as you come out of that
There's a
corner.
tree right there with
Yeah, yeah.
a bump in it. Yep, and
Uh-huh.
I rolled over twice there.
That's my spot right there. Because if you see, everybody's problem, and I won't say problem, I'll say everybody's gut instinct when you're racing is to cut the corner down, especially if there's a car in front of you. And on this track, you will pay dearly if you cut down one or two of these corners. Corner one
Oh,
with the hot. Go
yeah.
ahead. I said corner
No,
one
I
with
was.
the hard tires. Corner two, three. It's corner four, I believe. Corner four has that tree, Oscar, that with the shadow that you were talking about earlier.
Right.
If you cut those corners down, corner one, I'm on Ruthless right now as we're coming up
Okay.
to
Yeah, I
corner
was gonna-
one. And if you look to the right of Ruthless and B Sprague, in fact, I can get the camera to switch over there. There's these white tires there, and those do not move. They will spin you around immediately. And that's one, two. It's corner three, Oscar. Actually, corner three is the tree corner. That
Right,
will
and this
screw you
where
up.
Ruthless is right there, that big rock right there. People like to cut down as close as they can to that.
Oh.
You don't actually have to touch it sometimes, and it stops you.
Yeah, it's got like
you
a,
just have
it's got
to
a
be
hit
within
box.
inches. Yeah. Yep.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Oscar. This is the corner you're talking about. On the PS5, there's a shadow from the tree.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bump on the inside of that corner that will shoot your car straight into that tree. Game over, especially on realistic damage in silver racing. So I am going to run through here and get on Grandpa, as they're going to bunch
I'm
them
on
up.
with Yep, on with Ruthless as they're coming up to the line. I realized, I just noticed they did not have a pace car to take out all the tires and stuff for them.
Oh yeah, they
So
did
this
not.
would be interesting.
Right? And they're off. They're green. The green flag has dropped. They're running. Oh, they're going to try it three wide coming around corner one. Nearly four wide. As we see B Sprague doing what B Sprague does, as he jumps right out to the front. Looks like Ruthless got the bad end of the deal there and got shuffled back a spot or two at the start.
He did. He got pushed to the outside on one of the corners, and you don't want to be on the outside of any of these corners. But he takes two right on that corner and is right back into second place.
Okay, let me get back up here. Oh, Soul Pun, AYDY, and Sacro. Sacro has gotten pushed back to fourth, and now Ruthless is in second. Okay, so these guys are not... Wow, these guys are running.
Yeah, they are going too wide around those tires, and it's just a scary situation.
Yes, sir.
Because if you get pushed into those tires, you're right, it's over.
Yep. It is
And especially on
definitely
this
over.
realistic damage, those tires will take your tire off.
Yes, they will. Yeah. All right, I'm going to get on the rear view here. Everybody's taking these corners nice and neat. And it looks like they're starting to single file out now. That only took 3 laps.
Yeah, I'm on with it's LC, and him and DH Fesh are still kind of bumping each other, trying to find a spot to get. But as DH sticks it inside by those tires, man, that is so dangerous. And you want to stay as far away from those as you can.
Now, that corner that LC just went around right there, that corner is a tricky one because you think you're faster cutting it on the inside, and it's actually not. It's faster to stay up towards the middle or higher than it is to cut it down on the inside. You get less wheel spin, less bog on your gear ratio, and you get a harder pull. It's called backing up your corner, actually. And I'm going to get on with B Sprague here. Is starting to put the gap on Mamba.
Well, Leishman said there was a pace car. I guess I missed it.
There was. I don't know if it took out all the tires, but it definitely took some of them out. It didn't take out that fence on the left there, though. I know that.
Nope.
Yeah, way to go, Wired. You had one job, buddy.
And, for those of you watching the stream, and it looks like Wired is in last place, that's because he is. That's where he belongs, is in last place.
Yep.
That's our official tonight.
We love Wired dearly.
Oh,
Great
God,
friend
he is
of
so
ours.
much fun.
Great friend of ours.
B Sprague and Ruthless are
Oh,
Not
we have
gaining,
a.
or Ruthless is not gaining. Sorry.
Did you see the name that just put up in the chat? Wreckfest Nation. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Okay. He says rock on. Yeah, hell yeah, Wreckfest Nation, rock on. Ooh, Spraggy, you better watch it, buddy. Get close to that rock.
I'm
Let's go
on
through the field.
with Sacro watching Soulpine and AY in front of him, and
Ooh,
then our guy Graham Paul right behind Sacro.
you're reading our minds. But you're reading my mind, Mr. Oscar, because that's exactly who I went to. Yeah,
He
these,
has single filed out relatively quick. Oh, and Graham Paul shoves it in the inside. I like
yeah,
it.
he's going to try to make a move here. Now, that corner, turn one and turn two, is tough because if you shove it inside, you get optimal position, but then you lose a little bit. Actually, you actually get optimal position for corner two. That is if your mind can tell you to stay on the high side and not cut that turn two down. And Grandpa is taking, oh, he
Oh,
did, and so
Sacro,
did
get back on the
Sacro.
track. No, yep.
They both biffed it, and here comes Blood and Tears is going to run right by. See ya.
Go Blood. I actually also did that on my race on Monday. I just had just a bad day. But yeah, if you take that corner too far inside on that last straight, or as you're coming onto the straightaway, it shoots you all the way over to the left into the fence, and you don't want to hit that white wall because it doesn't move.
So I would like it known on the stream at this moment that the guy I picked to win has surpassed the guy that Oscar has picked to win.
It's a
Oh,
long
and
race.
Grandpa
And
just
Sacro
rear
splits the sea right there. I love it.
Oh, Blood and Tears must have biffed the corner, and Grandpa just rear-ended him hard. It gave Grandpa...
Not something you want to do in realistic damage.
Yeah,
it
gave
sure.
him orange suspension and yellow brakes. And we're only on lap 9 of 60. I bet I got to get on Blood and Tears. I want to see what it did to Blood. Oh, it gave Blood and Tears yellow brakes and yellow suspension with a red rear bumper. Okay. So
yeah, the suspension is a massive factor with this car. Once
yes,
the
sir.
suspension starts to go, it is very hard to control.
Okay, I got some fast lap times up here, and Mamba has gotten his fastest lap very, 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 very close to B. Sprague's fastest lap. 60, I'm sorry, 60, 40.672, and Sprague's has ran a 40.634. I'm going to stick with Ruthless on this lap, but I want to see what his split time is coming across the start-finish, if he's being consistent or not.
Yeah, I'm on with Bobby, who is in third place currently, and I can see that B. Sprague has pulled away from Ruthless a little bit. Bobby he's pretty much staying right where he was on that entire lap, hasn't gained any. AY he's ready to pounce. He's not real close to Bobby, but if Bobby makes a mistake, which actually is kind of rare, AY is going to be right there to take it.
I'm going to go ahead and call Ruthless consistent. He just ran a 40.8, and he was running a 40.672 as his fastest lap. I'd say that's rather consistent. At least that lap, you know. I'm going to get on B. Sprague and see how B. Sprague's running. If it'll let me. Oh, my God. There it is. Took me half a lap to find him.
Graham Paul has ended up in 11th place. What happened?
It's just fighting this car.
Oh, he is red suspension, orange motor, yellow transmission, and red brakes. He is in rough shape.
Okay, B. Sprague just ran a 41.1. So this is going to be something to keep an eye on. If Mamba can keep running the 40.8s and lower. Oh, Mamba just ran a 41.1 as well. Oh, my Lord. Isn't that weird? Oh, Mamba, a little bit too far inside around the turn with the tree and had to let out of the gas an extra time. Not good.
I followed B. Sprague all the way around one lap, and he is very, very consistent with his line of travel.
Yeah, and he right now, I mean, he's got, what do you say, 1.5 second lead on Mamba. He can afford to take, he can afford to let off the gas or push an extra brake here or there to make sure he doesn't wreck or lose damage on his car.
I'm with AYDY, who I'm assuming is not getting a lot of practice in because of being in college.
Yep.
Takes a lot of your time away from your fun. He kind of bobbles that corner there a little bit. But he is at a 40.99. That's just not bad. I mean, that's better than we were doing in bronze for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And Soul Punt is right. He is putting a lot of pressure on AY right now.
Yep. I see it. Soul Pun, no joke himself.
I was just going to say he is definitely belongs in silver. If he belongs in upper silver, I think. He's had a couple of rough days or rough races and stuff like that. But he came out from bronze last season and just dominated. I mean, he's just a rock star.
And he's pushing these corners pretty hard. Although I feel like he might be e-braking a little early and swinging the rear end around a little too much.
I have noticed that in practice lobbies with Soul Pun, is he likes to use that e-brake a lot.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, see how far his rear end swung, like literally. Oh, hey, Y screws up, and that's Soul Pun was not able to capitalize on that. And Soul Pun's off the pace and in the dirt. He has pulled over in the dirt.
Oh, I hope he gets going again. I know he has. He's actually babysitting his what is it, 6-month-old?
Yep.
So he might be a little distracted. Poor guy. Oh, yeah, he's just behind Blood that came off the road there. Oh, DH Fest.
Oh, my God.
He was stopped and got back on the track, so I wonder what happened there.
And Soul Pun does have to take care of some personal matters. He has now DNF'd.
Okay, well, very unfortunate for Soul.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Just a stellar performance in this game, though. He is just continuously improving.
Lord Almighty, is B Sprague not messing around tonight. His new fast time is a 40.509. Oh, my Lord.
Okay, I want you to stay on B Sprague with me.
All right.
As we come around these next few corners, because if you notice, that corner where I was having all the trouble because of that shadow, that shadow isn't actually here right now.
You're
it's
right.
not on that corner. It's past the corner.
Time of day.
Yeah, on Monday, I guess we had a different time of day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's down closer to the tree.
It's down
lucky
lower.
Guys. Lucky guys.
The PlayStation 5 really
B-Sprague bobbled that corner.
He did.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's got such a lead, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the PS5, for those of us that play on the 5, as opposed to the PS4, the 5 really puts an accent on sunlight and shadows in this game. It's the difference is legit night and day from the PS4 to the PS5. If the sun's in your eyes on the PS5, it'll blind you. It'll literally blind you coming up a hill. Or
it very, very well simulates sun in your eyes driving a real car. I mean, I'm squinting on some of these tracks when the sun's in my eyes.
And it don't even seem to matter what race mode you're on, or I'm sorry, what camera you're on.
Oh yeah, that doesn't seem to matter either. I'm on with J-Ray right now. Solid performance in sixth place. What's his time? 40.9. I'm just gonna look at the lap times. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 people still in the 41s, the very low 41s.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, 41. What did I say it was? 41.3.
Yes.
And that was a fluke. I had no idea how it happened for me because my qualifying was a 41.4.
So we are coming up on lap 20. After this lap will be the first stage break.
Yep, after the third car. So Bobby has to cross the line.
It is actually this lap. So lap 20 is the stage break lap. I apologize.
So B-Sprague has slowed down. Mamba's there. Bobby's going to catch up and slow down. So it's a mandatory caution. We call it a stage break, but it's basically a mandatory caution to get everybody bunched back up. Like you said earlier, catch your breath, stretch your finger, stretch your fingers.
Right.
And with the 60-lap race, it's not that it gives anybody an advantage, because it really doesn't. These guys, they singled out pretty quickly.
Yep.
So I don't think anybody gets an advantage. But if somebody's way in the back, like Graham Paul, he's going to really struggle. He's taken on a lot of damage. But Graham Paul, he won't be, probably won't get lapped because we're going to have another stage break at lap 40.
Yeah, and I would like to know, I believe there is no rule on lap traffic this year in Wreckfest. If you are lap traffic, you have every right to fight for that position to not be lapped. So there's no requirement that you pull over and let the leader by willy-nilly, per se.
Right, it would be just a courtesy thing. And Wired explained it really well. He said he has no problem getting out of the way if he's going to be lapped. But if he's in, let's say, 13th spot and he's racing the guy in 12th, he is going to continue to race that guy. So who's ever going to lap him has to figure out a way around him.
Absolutely.
He does not want to lose that spot, or he wants to gain that spot.
And that's more than fair. That's more than fair. And Bobby's going to put the pressure on Ruthless Mamba. That's not what Ruthless Mamba wants.
And AY is right there. He's going to capitalize on that.
He's going to try. He took that corner inside. He took the slow route. Oh, did you see AY try that early break?
I did. Yep.
And it cost him a position to Sacro.
Yeah, Bobby was not going to have any of it.
Ruthless and Bobby, we talked about this on Monday. They need to start talking. Because if they start racing each other, they're going to have to wait till the next stage break to catch Beast Bragg. It will be no contest.
Right. And we've heard that throughout the season, that some of these drivers will start talking with each other to kind of come up with a game plan to advance on the guy in front of them. So they won't race each other as hard. They'll just kind of single out, pace each other, waiting for the one in front, let's say Ruthless Mamba, to maybe make a mistake or take a wrong line, and then the other two can advance quickly on that.
Yep. B-Dog Forever and Brad Perk did it to me on the first race of the year. I was leading 20-some laps at that oval, and I heard B-Dog and Brad talking to each other. Don't rub me, don't pass me, we'll catch him. If we start rubbing, it's game over.
Right.
And sure as heck, it happened.
And it seems like they're staying a little bit closer with each other this time after the restart. It's not a restart. After the mandatory stage break. There you go. I don't know why I'm banking on that word. AY is really, really trying to find a line to get up ahead of Sacro. Gains a little bit of speed on him in the corner, so I'm assuming he's braking later than Sacro to try to gain a spot. He looks like he's calmed down a little bit. I think he was maybe pushing it too hard and he was going to crash. And J Ray's right there. Who's that behind J Ray?
That Blood and Tears gave AY
Blood and
a
Tears.
little bump. Yeah, that's Blood and Tears gave AY a little bump in that corner. Said, "Hello, sir, I'm here."
I had a little conversation with Blood and Tears a little bit earlier. He wasn't too confident that he was going to do very well here, but I mean, he's holding 7th. And Bobby hits the wall. That's going to slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, I think the stage breaks in this particular race are, like you were saying earlier, as AY just sends it on Sacro. Oh my God! He just crumpled his passenger side door all the heck. I think the stage breaks are great, and especially in a championship standing. It's going to give the drivers, as we saw in bronze, it gave D-Highs a chance to catch Brad Perk, and it's going to give Mamba a chance to catch Beast Bragg, if not overtake him 2 times during the race.
Right. And it does kind of seem like, I'm back on with AY, but I can see the leaders up there, and it doesn't seem like Beast Bragg is gaining the lead quite as fast as he did at the beginning of the race.
You are correct, and that's because Ruthless Mamba, has ran a new fast lap of, I believe, a 40.646 is his new fastest lap. And I don't know why when I push up on my directional pad, it's switching cars. That is weird.
Yeah, geez, Beast Bragg was a 40.3. Good Lord. I think the best I've seen out of Gold is a 40.2.
That would be
So
W,
he is right
of course.
there.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, maybe
40.
W had a 40 point. I can't remember.
Oh, W's got like a 35. Heck.
Yeah, right. The guy is just, yeah, he's just unreal.
Yeah, if you want to know how much lines and car setup mean in this racing game, all these cars go the same speed. They not, B Sprague does not have a faster car than
AY
Mamba.
hits Jury's Rock, and he lost a spot for that.
Did he
Blood
lose some
Tears is
damage?
right there to capitalize.
He did not. He has a red bumper, and that's it.
He barely tapped it, but it was enough to turn him sideways and to slow him down. And he lost a spot to J-Ray, and Blood, that closed the gap for Blood. This is, I believe, this is where not necessarily your hands get fatigued, but your mental status, that's not the right, your focus. You start losing your focus.
Yes, sir. I agree. I'm on Blood. He cuts that corner down too sharp, and it cost him a lot of time around that corner.
Oh, and Grandpa is off the track, around the tree. So
LC is over. Oh, my God. LC's rolled over.
And
he's going to pull.
He's pulling off the track.
Yeah, LC is pulling off the track. He's going to park it up with all that damage.
But you'll have to remind me what the caution is for Silver.
Okay, the caution.
I don't remember.
I believe the Silver runs the tally system.
The tally system. So
yeah,
that would have been a tally if LC called it. Wired is the official, and if he didn't see it and LC didn't call it, then they're just going to keep on green.
Right. Nobody's none the wiser at that point.
Right.
And look at Grandpa trucking along here. He ain't going to quit. He ain't no quitter.
No, Grandpa is never a quitter.
As he just pulls over and did, as I would so laugh. I would so laugh.
Well, he's never a quitter unless he's out of chips on the table. But
that's right. Yeah. Then it's bedtime.
Oh,
yeah.
LC did quit.
Okay.
Probably did. That's very unfortunate. Just a rough night for him.
Oh, he didn't really quit. He quit. Yeah, he did. He out of the lobby and everything.
Quit. Yep. On Monday, I think we were in the 50s, lap in the 50s somewhere, and I was trailing way behind. Had a couple of mishaps, and I thought, well, I don't want to pull out another caution. I'm not going to do anything. That's what I was thinking in my head. By the time I got to lap 55, I decided, okay, I'm just going to pull off. I don't want to cause another caution. So I pull off the track, and Squeller, the official in our lobby, was like, no, the caution cutoff is already passed. Keep going. You're not going to gain anything or lose anything, so keep going.
Right. Yep.
So I went ahead and finished. But that's, some of the mindset. Maybe Grandpa's going through that. LC was maybe thinking that. I don't want to cause any more caution, so I'm just going to... but Graham is just going to keep going, which is what you want to see. Just finish.
Oh, yeah.
Now we are just one lap past the halfway point.
Yeah, he wants to take a beat up car and run it across the start finish line.
Oh, heck yeah.
D-High's just commented that I missed it. D-High's just put W's time up.
40.1.
40.1. Okay.
That is just insanity.
B Sprague's running at 40.267. Oh my God.
Right.
And Mamba has increased his time, 40.583.
As Spider Monkey said at the beginning of the season, he probably should, or he said it last season, that B Sprague should have been in gold.
He'll be in gold next year. For sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I was on my guy Sakura. There he is. Push too many buttons. That never happens.
Grandpa.
We are now down.
Sorry, go ahead.
To two people still in the 41s with Blood and Tears at a 41.099 and DH Vest with a 41.029.
Grandpa it should be noted. Grandpa ran a 40.934 with a destroyed car.
He has taken on a lot of damage.
This thing, he can't barely control it. He can't barely control it.
About the only battle I really see going right now is Blood and Tears and AYDY. AY in 6th place, Blood and Tears in 7th. And that's what's so much fun about these PRA races and the PRA, I'm just going to call them PRA racers, is we don't care where we're at on the track. If there's a battle to be had, we're going to do it. So if you're in last place, battling for last place, we don't care. We're going to race you hard.
There's a car in front of us. It must be passed.
That's right. That's just what makes it so much fun. Oh, and AY, that's about the 4th time I've seen him take that corner wrong. On that last corner before the straightaway, on the start-finish line, people are cutting off in the grass, and if you hit it, if you go out too far and try to cut back in on that straightaway, there's a bump.
Yeah.
And it kicks the back of your car sideways the wrong way.
But you have to cut in earlier than you think. That's the problem. Yeah, they're cutting in too late on that bump, and AY just took that spot back from Blood. Blood took it, and then AY says, "I'm taking that back." Oh wow.
Sulpun says if Beast Brag goes to gold, he's reminding us that Schwartz will come back.
Yes, sir.
Which we would love to see that.
Master Schwartz.
Yep.
I'm just calling him Master Schwartz from now on. Then.
Oh, Blood and AY really. Blood almost spun AY. Blood is now down to 70% health. Internal damage is still doable. Let's AY here.
Well, the motor's the one that you need to worry about for reals. You can run a race on bad suspension and brakes, but that motor and I would say you could probably do it on a gearbox too. But the motor, once the motor hits yellow and orange or red, that's game over. I mean, your car's so much slower at that point.
Yeah, as I'm on with Grandpa, he's got an orange motor, still going. But he does seem like he's a little bit slower, even though he had that really good lap. He still seems like he's a little bit slower than the rest of the group.
Master Schwartz, W will always be the master. Thanks for chiming in,
a few
Mr.
seasons ago,
Schwartz.
those two had just some great races together. I believe that was when they were in Global together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Global. I mean, we're not talking the best in the U.S. We're talking the best in the world.
Right. And I'm on with Beast Brag, and I do not see Ruthless Mamba. Oh, there he is right there.
Yep.
So he's about a corner behind.
Yep,
And they're on lap 38, so 2 more laps, and we'll be hitting another stage break. And I noticed this on Monday when I raced. You thought about it all week how long 60 laps was going to be.
Yeah.
And next thing you knew, it was over. I got a little tired. I made some mistakes, but it was over before I knew it.
Well, it goes faster here in the booth. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All we have to do is watch.
Yep. And try to fill the dead air.
Yeah, the Ruthless here is this is almost a replay of Brad Perk and D-Highs on Monday night.
Yes.
It's very, very similar to that. Mamba's 40.5, no joke whatsoever. Beast Brag is just hitting the lines, and I've been on early in the mornings, and every now and then I'll see Beast Brag's name in his own lobby. And this guy's putting in the work. He is not just coming out here and running on skill alone. This guy's putting in work to get these times, and we have hit our second and last stage break. So Ruthless Mamba is going to have one more chance to get in front of Beast Brag on well, I shouldn't say that. There could be a caution, but
yeah, there could be a caution.
Right.
I'm unsure. So LC would have been a tally, but now he's gone. So do they strike that tally or do they keep it?
I would think that tally would be kept.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. The Pepsi's gotten me. Huh.
Again with the Pepsi. Got to go to Coke, man.
Yeah. We were, honestly, after this restart, we'll talk about it. We were hoping to have some people come and join us in the booth, have a little party up here, but not to be tonight. Not to be.
Everyone seemed to get a little bit busy, and Colt decided to, go out to dinner instead of spend time with us.
Zuri's
and Colt. the way
No.
he is.
Zuri's, wow. Zuri's, I thought you were my friend. It's
See, I
Oscar's.
knew I.
Zuri
Yep,
says Coke is better than Pepsi.
he is correct. I knew I liked Zuri's. And I do want to point out that Sacro did cross the line in third,
Okay.
and Grandpa
Yeah,
did not.
there they go. There they go. Oh, wow. Look at you rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. Wow. All right, next race we're going for 50,000.
All right, there you go.
All right.
And as they're coming up to the line, they're getting bunched up. And
They're off.
away they go.
Green flag has dropped once again. DFS shoving it under AY. They're going to go
Obviously,
too wide over the
B-Sprague
jump.
has the
I'm sorry, go ahead on.
preferred line with the inside there. Oh, but Mamba is not going to let him.
Oh, and Bobby's around. Bobby has spun around.
First lap. That's not going to
And
be a tally
that
either.
is not going to be a tally, and he is going to be upset.
Yes, he is. He's been doing so well.
Bobby is not going to be happy about that. Oh, they are. Are they going to call? They are going to call a restart.
A restart. Wow.
Yes. Yes, Wired
All right.
calling a full restart on that.
Good on Wired.
Giving
That's,
Bobby his spot back.
Yep, that's a tough call to make, and I believe he made the right one.
On the last race of the year, absolutely. I agree
Yeah.
100%.
Okay,
Last race of
that's
the year,
one
why
point
not?
for Wired in the good column, but he's got
Yes.
a long way to go
He's
to
got-
catch up to anybody else.
You may come 1 foot off the corner, sir.
Yeah. Oh, we love Wired.
And they are going to
Good
do
guy.
another caution lap. So these guys are getting a little extended break on their fingers and their eyes. And, take a
Yep.
deep breath. Bobby, take a deep breath. Don't get so upset, and I
As
saw
he's warming up his tires, that doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
doesn't do a
especially
dang
on
thing.
dirt.
Yeah, doesn't do a dang thing. So
That
I
was,
saw DH
oh, I'm
Fest
sorry, go
dive bomb, well not dive bomb, but stick his nose down in the corner, turn one, and push a couple people out. And I did not see what happened to Bobby. I think Bobby was behind. No, Bobby was in front of him, so I didn't see what happened to Bobby.
I think what happened was two people got into Bobby. He turned sideways, and I'm sure they were trying to let up. They're silver drivers.
Yeah.
They know to try to, let up. But by then, they have the rest of the pack coming up behind him, and he just couldn't save it. So I'm really quite pleased they did a full restart. And as we go green again, let's try it again, boys.
Let's go. Oh, and AY's going to stick the nose down.
Hey, why is going to get down in
That's what
there?
he's going to try. Too wide over the jump of death with the tires. Is he going to try? Oh, Bobby's way
Oh, Bobby
wide.
takes it wide.
There's you can back up that corner a little bit doing that, but Sacro had a better corner there, and he did not gain anything on that.
Yeah, that was he maybe was a little skittish, but no. Oh, Sacro's gonna
Oh,
hit the tree.
Sacro's
No,
at the
Sacro!
wall. Oh, and
that
Sacro
was-
takes out the tree. That's Oscar's tree, by the way, for those of you who did not know that.
Yes, it is. It's Oscar's tree.
And I am going to get up here on first and second place. As Ruthless Mamba has taken the lead for a brief moment.
We are not going to tell Sacro I was on him when that happened.
Okay, we are not going to say that. And look at Mamba pushing Sprague right here. Mamba has figured something out. And he's got Sprague on the ropes.
He knows there's 20 laps to go. There's no more stage breaks. He can hope for a caution, but these guys really know what they're doing. So a caution is not guaranteed. So Ruthless Mamba is going to have to really work and let B-Sprague know he's there.
Oh, he's letting him know he's there, right? He's got his nose into the rear end of that car on every corner. And now Sprague has got the separation he needs. Oh, no.
No,
Mamba
Ruthless is right
running.
there.
Okay. Oh, no.
And it's almost like he's taunting B-Sprague to make a mistake. And here
There he
comes
goes.
Ruthless Mamba with the inside corner.
And just, what a move. Pushing B-Sprague up
Nice.
towards the top. That was a classic race move right there.
And
now-
Bobby was just kind of hanging back, watching the whole thing unfold.
Yeah.
And as soon as that happened, he shot right up to B-Sprague.
And Mamba's now just going to have to do the calm nerve thing. He is not running. His fastest lap is still 0.3 slower than B-Sprague. So he's just going to have to calm the nerves, play some defensive driving here for quite a bit. quite a bit.
Tries to get in on that inside. The one thing I will say about Ruthless, and Beast Brake is the same way, but Ruthless is about the most calm racer that I've seen in a long time. Very patient and very smooth. He really rarely makes mistakes. And he put a lot of pressure on Beast Brake to try to get Beast Brake to kind of bobble a little bit, and he did, and he got the spot.
Yeah.
Now he just has to work to keep it.
And he's hoping Bobby can catch up to Sprague and give Beast Sprague a little bit of problems. That's what Mom was looking for right here. And that's because when what had happened there? Geez, Ruthless Mama lost a lot of speed on that straightaway. A lot.
He did.
Speed.
And then he got pushed way out, and it's going to be hard to get back up there.
Yeah, see, cutting that corner down is not faster. As you can see, Sprague's going to run away on that straightaway with it.
And Bobby right on Ruthless Mamba after that corner.
That's not what Ruthless wants.
No. He just has to... and Bobby takes that corner wrong, and he loses quite a distance because of it.
He saved it. He saved it, though. That's the thing. When you're racing in these long races, the number one goal is to stay on the track at all times. Never leave the track.
Oh, Graham Paul, buddy. He is down to 67% health and red everything. If you want to get back on the Graham, you can see his car is just bouncing and backfiring. And
look at the backfires coming out of that thing. Oh, my goodness.
Just keep going, buddy. Just keep going.
Where is...
I like the drive.
Yeah.
Graham Paul. Beast Brake took that corner a little wrong. Maintains his speed, but it looks like Ruthless might have caught up to him a little bit. But if Beast Brake gets out too far, nobody's going to catch him.
No, absolutely not. Not unless he makes a mistake.
Which is also rare for Beast Brake if he's not under any pressure. And right now, he's not under any pressure.
Yeah, Beast Brake knows how to hot lap. And that's what he's doing right now. Is he's just hot lapping this.
J-Ray, very comfortable in fourth spot. He's kind of by himself, which is, I'm sure, where he wants to be right now. Not a lot of pressure behind him, and just watching Bobby and the other two up in front of him. Very nice.
Yeah, Mamba's going to have to push this, Oscar. He's going to have to start. He's going to have to start taking some different lines or pushing.
It looks like he's caught up to him a little bit here.
A little bit, yes. And I dare to say this. I think that Mamba's got more corners than Beast Sprague in terms of speed. I think Mamba's got a couple corners that he's faster at than Sprague is.
So just to update everybody, our two picks are 8th and 9th. Do not see, I'm on with Sacro looking behind. I do not see Graham back there. Hopefully he's still going. Ruthless has caught up to Beast Brake. He's going to put pressure on him again, and I'm really excited to see that.
I want to get on Ruthless. I want to get on Mamba and find this. There he is. Oh, and he's going to try to undercut him.
Yes. He's going to run him hard.
Now he's got to stay on the outside of this corner. Push Sprague. Oh, and Sprague's going to try to push him out, and he does. Oh, we got too wide coming into the tree corner. Mamba!
What an epic race. Keep it. They're side by side. Now, Ruthless, my opinion, had the better line on that corner.
Oh, absolutely.
I know they like to go out into that grass, but I can never hit it right going out in the grass.
100% better that time. I feel the same way. If Sprague gets the best of that corner and puts himself on the optimal position for the inside line. Yeah, there was nothing Ruthless could have done there. He just pretty much had to give that up. Oh, and Ruthless is going to cut it in, give Sprague a little tap. Now those taps are they're designed just to slow the guy down a hair bit. That's all they're for.
Yep, and this is what Bobby wants to see. You can see him back there just watching these two. Yep. Well, he keeps taking that corner wrong. I wonder if Bobby is on a 5 suspension, which is not a good idea on this track.
I hope not.
Every time he hits that corner, he bounces right out of it. I'm thinking Bobby's on a 5 suspension. I'm going to have to ask him.
Yeah, Ruthless is he just race your line, Ruthless. Can't race the car in front of you.
Yep, just be patient. Back here with Sacro and DH Fest, and they are going to battle a little bit. Sacro also has quite a bit of damage, so I'm sure it's a struggle. Trying to find.
Yeah.
Oh, AYDY has. He's down to 39%. That is not good.
Whoa.
His motor is orange, which is orange motor is still doable.
I figured
you
out.
get a red motor, you're over.
I figured it out how Mamba's catching up with B Sprague. It's turn 1. It's the first turn. B Sprague is braking way too early around that corner. As Mamba's caught Sprague again, they are side by side coming into the last corner. B Sprague's gonna try the undercut. He's gonna don't push him out. Don't push him out.
Okay, I believe at 55 that is caution cutoff. So no more cautions, no more tallies. Yeah. It's go to the end.
It's a little 5-lap shootout right here.
This is something a little
oh, and Sprague is going to
for Silver Series.
It.
Yep.
He just sent that. Can Mamba get him a bump? There you go. That bump is designed to slow him down just enough so he don't run away from you. That's what those bumps are for.
Yep.
And I believe this is the corner where Mamba is faster. This corner, these guys are pretty close.
Boy, he takes that so smooth.
Sprague's off to the side a little bit. And look at that. Mamba's just right on his bumper saying, move, move, move.
Yeah,
wow.
Just letting him know he's there.
We now have a 4-lap shootout. And Mamba's going to repay the favor and say, hey, you did it to me. You're getting it right back.
This is what they're going to have to do all the way to the end. There's no two ways around it. You're going to have to beat each other up a little bit.
Mamba's coming around. Turn, I think it's 4. Oh, somebody's getting close to that rock. Do not do that, guys.
Oh, B Sprague really cut that in, and that is, you can't do that on that corner. You have to give some room on that guardrail. Not letting him get away with it easy.
I don't know about you.
These two.
My heart is pounding.
Yes.
Now it's B Sprague. Oh, they are going to send
in there.
It's a sending contest. You can send it into turn 1 the most. So Mama's going to come out of that one, and as we come up, is Sprague off the line?
Let me get back up there. I was scrolling through the pack real quick.
He is not. Oh, and his car rotates too much. Mamba's going to get a little bit of breathing room running into lap 58.
I'm watching Mama's line at the front straightaway. He gets really close to that start-finish pole, which doesn't move. Makes you really nervous.
Oh my God, these
Sprague
guys
is really sending it in hot on that corner.
These guys, and Mamba cannot get him on that corner.
2 laps to go, and they are really battling each other. I love to see it. Oh, hold the line there. I want to scroll through. I'll let you stay with these two. I'm going to scroll through the pack real quick and see how people are doing.
We are coming up to lap traffic as Grandpa is pulled over to the right and let them guys pass.
Very nice, Grandpa, but keep going. I do not want you to DNF. Keep going.
Is Mamba going to send it on lap 59? He is going to send it. He's going to tap B Sprague, push him out. It's not going to work. Ruthless. B Sprague is pushing Mamba out to the side.
B Sprague really pushed him out on that corner to hold him back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
that was a very intentional move. Not illegal, not a bad move.
Not illegal.
But that was intentional.
We are coming up to the final lap, ladies and gents. Oh, I got to sit up in my chair. B Sprague with the lead, Ruthless Mamba in second.
B Sprague had just passed AYDY. AY gave him a lot of room.
Mamba's going to have to do it right here on turn 1. Right here. He has not been able to pass anywhere else on the track.
And he sends it in there hard, get it done. And, yep, that shoots him out way too wide.
Yep. He cannot, Ruthless has not been able to pass anywhere else on the track.
Yeah, I don't know that he's going to be able to do it now because B Sprague is really giving him some space back there. Yeah, Ruthless is coming into the corners way too hot trying to catch him, and it's not working. It's pushing him out way too wide. B. Sprague.
He's going to win the 60 lapper at Midwest reverse, and I'm
Wow.
thinking that's gonna wrap up the playoffs championship for him as well.
What a race!
For
What a race!
sure.
What a race!
Bobby
Look at
third,
him.
J Ray fourth. And we got DH Fest and Sacro running in for DH Fest on. That'll wrap out your top 5 with DH Fest. Sacro, gave it a little bit of a run there at the end. 4th, 5th, but did not pass DH Fest. So B. Sprague running it hard. And Mamba put it on at the end. Put it on. What a race.
Yeah, B. Sprague really had to work for it after that second stage break at lap 40. Mamba had a lot of pressure. What a race. I cannot wait to watch that back.
And Grandpa is going to come around and finish the race in 8th place.
Way to go,
Oh, he
Grandpa.
did finish. Hey, Y's not going to be able to finish, though.
Congratulations, B. Sprague. What a battle after that last stage break.
Ooh,
Oh, I saw him in here.
Me.
Oh, there he is.
He's in here. Yep.
Dude, I think my heart thought it come out of my chest.
Right?
Yeah, well, my heart about came out of my chest watching you guys.
Well, that was an epic, epic, epic race. I loved watching it.
How hard did you have to send those corners to get Ruthless off that line?
I wasn't getting I was going like crazy, but I was just making sure I put a little bit more into him and then hopefully get a little bit more out.
Yeah, I think the last 3 or 4 of the 5 or 6 laps was just a switcheroo on who could take turn 1 and send it on the other guy the most.
Yeah. I didn't want to force that issue, but I mean, he did it. He started it, and I was like, well, I guess it's going to be a back and forth game. I guess we'll just see who comes out on top of the back and forth game.
Right.
Oscar.
After that last, after the last back and forth battle you guys were doing, I was on you, but looking backwards to see how Ruthless was doing, and he was really coming into the corners really hot to try to catch you up. But that just all that did was increase your lead. Were you aware that was going on, or?
Yeah, I knew he was going to try sending the hairpin. I knew I had just enough to get by him. So when I saw him just swipe across my screen in the hairpin, I was like, that's it right there. He gave me enough ground to do it. He didn't have another shot unless he just cut the track and hit me. But
yeah, we all know that if anybody gives you any kind of room, they're not going to be able to catch back up to you. So very smooth racer. It's very fun to watch you, and massive congratulations for your win.
Yeah, that was just, man. I didn't want to force the issue, but it just happened.
Yeah.
And I think it was pretty fair on both of us how hard we hit each other. It was just elbows up the whole last.
I didn't see anything dirty. It was just you both fighting to keep the lead, is what I saw.
Yeah, man. I knew since it was third stage. I knew since the third stage. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna force the issue, and I was like, well, I know it's gonna happen, so I might as well just let it happen. I would too. Hey, I mean, if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. That's just driving. That's just racing.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Sprague, that is going to wrap up the championship in the playoffs for you. As you were 1 point behind Ruthless Mama coming into this race. There's no doubt about it now. Congratulations on your playoff championship. And I want to say just a very, very well-raced, very good season on your part in Silver Series.
Yeah, I try,
Oh, yeah, man. You put it on this year.
You succeeded. Sure. You did good.
All right, guys. That's B. Sprague, the winner of the last race, the finale of the year, our playoff champion in Silver Series, B. Sprague, with an epic race on the last 5, 6, 7 laps with Ruthless Mamba. That's going to do it for us tonight, Oscar. And that's going to do it for Silver for the year. So it is over. Oscar, what do you want to say? Anything?
Well, first of all, as always, I want to thank B-Dog Forever 06 for putting all this stuff together. I mean, look how much fun we're all having. It's just a blast and so much fun. And also, I know I'm going to join you in the booth for gold, but just in case nobody from there listens or whatever, everybody needs to know what an honor it was for me to be a guest in the booth with you. all
Oh,
season. It's been a
thank
lot of fun, Bump Skeg.
Thank you, Oscar. It has been a lot of fun. I want to thank, of course, you, Mr. Oscar. I want to thank B-Dog for putting this on. I also want to thank our viewers, the guys and the women, the fellas, the men, women, and children who watch this. That's what makes it fun for us. We love it. We love you guys. Keep watching. In about a half an hour, we're going to be on in Gold Series. It'll be the Gold Series season finale. So make sure to make it back. For that, Oscar, that's going to do it for us tonight. Well, not tonight, but do it for a little bit.
For silver.
For silver. That's going to do it for silver. All right, we will be back at 6:30 for gold. Don't miss it. Peace.
Peace.